cause we're ready to go. And no, we can't stop now, it's deep inside of our bones, consuming me like a magnetic pole. It's supernatural, so supernatural, yeah, yeah.
We came to blow it up, bring some speakers and some subs. If you down and ask what's up, you know we can't get enough. What we have, it can't be bought. What we do, it can't be taught. Put in our blood from up above. Yeah, we live for the drop.
Oh no, we can't stop. Come on, let the beat rock. You know, we live for the drop.
Yep, yep, yeah, we live for the drop.
Yeah, we live for the drop.
Yep, yep, yeah, we live for the drop.
Like a heartbeat, it keeps me going on. Like a remedy, it's something way beyond. Consuming me like a magnetic pole. It's uncontainable, so uncontainable, yeah, yeah.
We came to blow it up, bring some speakers and some subs. If you down and ask what's up, you know we can't get enough. What we have, it can't be bought. What we do, it can't be taught. Put in our blood from up above. Yeah, we live for the drop.
Oh no, we can't stop. Come on, let the beat rock. You know, we live for the drop.
Yep, yep, yeah, we live for the drop.
Yeah, we live for the drop.
Yep, yep, yeah, we live for the drop. Yeah, you know it's going down. Feel us lifting off the ground. Yeah, you know it's going down. Feel us lifting off the ground. Ready for the ride of our lives. So let's get it now. Yep, yep, yeah, we live for the drop.
Yeah, we live for the drop.
Yep, yep, yeah, we live for the drop.
Hey, welcome back to
Social Distance Youth Group Night.
You-
This is where we want to get together without physically being together, you know?
Yeah, we can all chat, interact, have fun, win prizes, watch your youth ministers almost get arrested for sneaking around in people's yards.
Yeah.
We can also hear about God's love, learn tips from God's word about living life.
Right, and spend time in worship.
Right, so we like to use this time to be reminded that even though our lives have seemed to have stopped in many ways, the truth is they haven't.
Nah, they've been altered for a while. Change can be nerve-wracking, but it also has some side benefits.
Yeah, maybe it causes us to think outside the box a little bit, right? Causes us to experiment a little with doing things in new ways.
Right, like maybe creating new games.
Yeah, exactly. So, in fact, we have created a brand new game for you guys.
Stolen some ideas from other places.
Okay, yeah, so we took different ideas and we put them together into our own brand new game.
Right.
All right, so, and we've created a game that you can actually play with your friends on, say, FaceTime or in Zoom meetings.
Right, so hey, watch this.
Watch. All right, everybody, here we go. We got a new game for you tonight. It's called Egg Battleship. All right, so 5 of the eggs on each of our sides are hard-boiled. 3 of them are raw. Now, first to 3. 3 hits equals a win. Now, all right? Now, here's how you get to participate. Right now, you get to vote in the chat section. Vote who you think is going to win, okay? So if you vote for Dorian and Dorian wins, you will get a prize on our prize table that will be coming later. If you vote for me and I win, then you get it.
A2.
Wow, get it. All right, that's 2. That's 2 for me. Oh, no. They're hit.
C1.
Oh, yes! All right, it's tied up.
Yes.
It's in my bag. How's it in my bag? It's in my bag. Oh. Oh, man, yes! Why did you get such cold water?
You see, that's a game you can play with each other without actually being in the same room, house, or even state together.
Yeah, hey, and the truth is, you might want to play it in, say, a tub or outside, because it gets a little messy.
Yeah, just a little bit. Just a little bit. Yeah.
Look, for everyone that voted for me to win, I want to give you my heartfelt apologies. I am so sorry I failed you. I gave you nothing. But that's about to change as we go back to our ever popular segment.
Ooh, top 5 to thrive.
Ta-da!
Yeah. Today we're going to be talking about the top 5 ways to handle family conflict during quarantine.
Absolutely, and this is really needed. When
Yeah.
you're around each other all the time, for weeks, okay, some of us tend to get under each other's skin. We hear
So-
the same voice,
A lot.
seeing the same face,
Yeah.
getting knives thrown at your head.
A lot.
Okay, see, all right, so we're gonna do top 5. Here we go. Are you ready? Because it's gonna be good. Number 5. All right, pause and take a breath. Then take a few more deep, calming breaths. Look, it is proven, it is one of the most well-known things that when you're stressed out and you're freaking out and your blood pressure's going crazy, taking deep breaths calms your body down.
Really?
It literally lowers your heart rate. Your blood pressure just kind of, okay? Take a deep breath and calm down.
But do not take a deep breath just to scream louder.
I hate the sound of you brushing your teeth and hawking up loogies. Ah! No.
That won't go well. Anyway, number 4. Yeah. Write out your grievances in Pig Latin.
Higlat.
Then speak them to the person you are at odds with.
Angry with.
This will force you to take time.
Take time.
Breathe.
Breathe.
Think. Then try arguing angrily speaking Pig Latin.
Ooh yay. Always a. Ecte. Oodfei!
What?
I said you always take food. Do not, however, ever call a family member a pig in Latin or any other language.
You're a big fat pig!
What did you call me?
I mean,
Just not a good idea.
It's a very bad idea, actually.
Very bad.
Very bad.
Okay, don't
Yeah.
try it. Pig Latin. Number 3.
Number 3.
Take your frustrations out on your food, not your family. We're not saying to eat your feelings, all right? Some of us might do that a little bit. We're not saying to do that. What we're saying is eat aggressively. Take a look at that food, act like it's your enemy, and just hit it. Act aggressively towards food, not family.
But, hey, do not use your food to take out a family member.
Rolls
okay?
incoming. Yeah, I win. Don't do it. It's just not a good idea.
Nah,
If you're filming something.
It really isn't.
Yeah, it's
at
just,
all.
You know, don't do it.
In any
All right.
circumstances.
Yeah. So, are we ready to move on?
Number 2.
Number 2.
Yeah.
Oh, hey, it just moved over.
Yeah. Don't argue, but dance.
Oh,
Instead of screaming and yelling, challenge your family member to a dance off.
Hey, do not, however, okay, do a victory dance after winning an argument. Don't stand over your victim and start dabbing on him and doing an end zone victory dance. It's just not nice.
Number 1.
Number 1. Oh, I got you. Oh, yeah. All right, so here. All right, this one's a little bit more serious, though, right? Choose to give respect when you're mad. Respect can de-escalate tension.
Right.
If you're, let's say you're having an argument with your mom or your dad, right? And they're getting angry at you, and you have a choice. You can choose to yell and get angry back and be disrespectful, or you can choose to be respectful.
Right.
Respect de-escalates tension. And respecting other people, whether you think they deserve it or not, makes you a better person.
How though?
Okay, see, God tells us to act righteously, right? And if you remember in the Big Ten, okay?
The 10 Commandments.
That's right. One of the big ones is honor your father and mother. Choose respect. All right, and hey, that was your top 5 ways to handle family conflict in a quarantine, right?
Yeah.
Awesome. That's how we do it here.
That's how we do it at Southeastern.
All right, so we're starting a new focus tonight, right? We are going to be talking about this guy named Jacob in the Bible.
Yeah, we're going to be talking about his story, his word of life, experiences, and talk about how God worked in his life.
Right. But we didn't want to just explain the story of Jacob to you, right?
Nah.
So we went out and found an award-winning documentary to show you, to introduce you to Jacob.
Award-winning? Really?
Well, okay, maybe not yet, all right, but soon. All right, hey, just watch. Just watch and you'll see. You'll want to give it an award.
What is it about some families that brings about the worst in us? Some lie, some steal, and some try to murder their brothers in anger. This is Dysfunctionally Yours, the Jacob and Esau story. From the beginning, twins, Jacob and Esau, were fighting each other. Even in their mother's womb, they were fighting to see who could be born first. Esau won that fight, but Jacob was literally on his heel. Jacob and Esau might have been twins, but they weren't alike. Esau, their father's favorite, was an outdoorsman and an adventurer. He was a hairy man. He looked red. Some might call him a man's man, whatever that means. Jacob was their mother's favorite, and he was a homebody. He liked staying in the tents over going outdoors. He probably did things like reading and cooking. They were so different. And while they were fighting since birth, their conflict really ramped up when one day Esau came in from hunting, starving. He went to his brother Jacob's tent and saw that Jacob had food and asked for help. He asked for some soup. Jacob could have just given him the soup, but no, that wasn't Jacob's style. Jacob said he would give his brother soup only if he would give up his birthright, his family inheritance. Frustrated from hunger and maybe foolishness, Esau gave his birthright inheritance to Jacob for a simple bowl of soup and some bread. And things only went from bad to worse when their father was dying. Their father Isaac asked Esau to hunt and make a special meal for him. Then he promised to give his personal blessing to Esau. So Esau went out to do exactly as his father asked, to hunt and then receive his blessing. But while he was gone, sneaky Jacob, dressed like his hairy brother, put on goat skins so that he became more hairy, took a cooked meal that his mother conspired to cook for him to his father. And then he lied to his father, claiming he was Esau, and their blind father couldn't tell the difference, and ultimately gave Jacob that blessing. Now Jacob had managed to get Esau to give up his birthright. Then he stole Esau's blessing. What else was there left for Esau? As Jacob left his father, Esau was coming back from the hunt. He cooked a meal from his wild game, went to give it to his father and gain his blessing, only to find that Jacob had stolen it. Understandably, he was furious. Realizing everything that Jacob had taken from him, he vowed to get vengeance on his brother. He vowed to kill him. And when Jacob found out about it, Jacob ran. Dysfunctionally yours, the Jacob and Esau story.
Award-winning, huh?
Well, you never know. Maybe there's an award for the lowest budget documentary.
Or most amateur-looking documentary.
Yeah. All right. Look, okay. One of the reasons why the story of Jacob and Esau is so interesting is because their family is so dysfunctional. Right? When I read about that family and what they did, I find myself asking this question: why is this Bible talking about a family that is so messed up? Why is this family story in the Bible at all? I mean, and the truth is, here's the answer. It's because God chose this family to do important things.
Huh. Yeah, they're pretty jacked up. But why didn't God choose some other family?
Well, because God sees value in people when others don't. When you and I see a liar or a swindler or an oath or parent favoritism or murderous intent, that's the desire to kill somebody, okay? God sees something different.
All right. Well, like what?
Well, possibility. He sees things in the future that we don't get. He sees his plan. See, God had this plan to bring light, hope, and forgiveness into the world. Right? He wanted to teach one group of people or nation, okay, to bring light, righteousness, and justice into the world. Okay? And that group of people was meant to be a lighthouse for the rest of the world to see. They were supposed to be an example of what following God looked like, of living a better way that brings hope.
Right. And what does that have to do with Jacob?
Well, those people were called the Israelites, okay? And they all started from Jacob's family.
Okay.
See, Jacob, later on, his name became Israel. Get it? Israel, Israelites, yeah? Okay.
Hey.
From his family. God saw value in Jacob and his family, even when we can't. It reminds me of this illustration I heard one time, this story I heard one time of this first grade class, right?
Okay.
And it's a group of typical first graders with a nice female teacher, okay, lady. Most teachers are girls, right? I mean, it's just truth.
Yeah.
Anyway, there was this little boy in that class that struggled, and he didn't fit in, right? He came to school in dirty clothes. It was always rumpled, okay? He couldn't pay attention. He always looked sad. Nobody was comfortable playing with him. And the story goes that at Christmas time, okay, as often goes, or used to at least, that kids brought their teachers presents. And so this class was no different. It was actually a parade of presents, right? And everybody would walk into the classroom and put the present down on the teacher's desk and then go sit down, right?
Yeah.
And everybody would watch as kids walked in. They would ooh and ahs. Oh, look at that gift basket, right? Oh, look at that shiny paper. Oh, look at that apple, okay? Ooh, whatever, right? They were admiring it.
Yeah.
And then came time for the little boy's present. And he comes into the classroom and his head's down. He doesn't look like he's carrying a present at all. He's got his big coat on and he's walking with his head down. He won't meet the teacher's eyes. He certainly won't look at any of his classmates. And when he gets to the teacher's desk, he opens up his coat and he pulls out this little package. And it's poorly wrapped in newspaper. And he puts it down on the desk. Mm-hmm. And then he immediately turns around and quickly walks away to his seat. And of course, all the kids started muttering because that wasn't an impressive looking gift, right? In fact, they started snickering and laughing. It looked pathetic. It was just bad. And then the teacher realized something. She decided that she would open that gift immediately. She wanted to know. Mm-hmm. She opened the gift immediately, and what she saw was a perfume bottle. Now, the teacher knew something that all the kids didn't know, that the little boy's mom died before school started. That's why the whole year he'd been struggling, and the father was having trouble keeping up with all the demands of, getting him taken care of, and everybody was struggling, and everybody was grieving, and it was tough. And the teacher realized something. This must be his mother's perfume. It was half used. It still looked pathetic. She later found out that this was his mother's favorite perfume. It reminded him of his mother and how she smelled, right? And so she's a good teacher. She realized immediately with all the muttering and all the kids, like, oh, that's even worse when she opened it. She immediately took the perfume and sprayed it and went around and let everybody sniff it, and there was, ooh, ah. See, the teacher understood something.
Yeah.
She recognized how precious a gift it was even when nobody else did. She saw the value of how precious this gift was, of what this little boy gave to her, even when nobody else did. It was a better gift than everybody originally thought. Here's the deal. Even when no one else sees value in someone, God does.
Right.
Jacob, no, we don't see value in that at first. But God saw value in him and didn't give up on him. And the same is true about you. Look, I don't know your family situation. I don't know your every failing. I don't know how you feel about yourselves, but I do know this. God sees your value and knows how important you are. In 1 Samuel 16:7, the Lord says this, the Lord doesn't see things the way you see them. People judge by the outward appearance, your family situation, okay, your bad actions, your bad attitude, your whatever, your failing choices, but the Lord looks into the heart. What people see is a messed up family or bad decisions or failures, but what God sees is the heart, and he looked into your heart and he saw someone worth dying for. You see, out of Jacob's family, God sent Jesus to show you how much you're worth. Always remember that you're more valuable than you or others know. Jesus died because he knew your value and decided you were worth it. And so now you have a choice. You can choose to believe him or not. I mean, it's just, we always have that choice.
Right.
Now, if you do believe him and you're ready to start following him tonight, which would be awesome, okay, ask God to help you follow him. Make a commitment to follow Jesus, and then think about getting baptized into Jesus to seal that commitment. Never forget how important and valuable you are, ever. No matter what others say or think, or what you sometimes think.
Burn away the dross, holy fire of God.
Hi y'all, hey, this is announcements for the week. Hey, announcements. First announcement is pickup lines for next week. I'm gonna need y'all to send y'all best, literally your best pickup lines to Joy for next week's video. Like something like, hey, are you an angel? Because you fell from heaven. Bible class is every Sunday at 5:00 on YouTube. You know, I'm the one that teaches class, so be there, participate, because I'll be there on the screen, and then I'll be there on the screen also, you know what I'm saying? Anyways, be there, participate, be active, chat up in the chat section, ask questions if you have any, because I'll be there on the screen and on the screen. Anyways, next. Put for a prize. You know, who don't like prizes? For a prize. Comment a 2 to 5 sentence review or critique for the video. I'm going crazy here. If you do, get a prize. And make sure you write those in the comment section for that video. All right? Who don't want a prize? I would want a prize. Worship service is online every Sunday and Sunday morning on YouTube and on the website. On YouTube, just type in Southeastern Church of Christ and you'll find it there. And go to the website, southeastern.org, and you'll find a worship service there. That's all I got for you folks. Let's just redo it. Yep.
All right, hey, everybody, thank you so much for joining us tonight. It was so good to have us together and chatting together, right?
Yes. We love you all. We're glad that you always come and watch us.
Yeah, hey, keep your chin up, all right? Life is going to get better. Life will kind of normal out a little bit, right? So, until then, we're going to keep adding new stuff on our YouTube channel.
Yeah.
It's new stuff. It's some old stuff that we're bringing back, okay? Little surprises. So join us for that, okay?
Yes.
Got anything else?
Hey, glad you came. Peace.
Are you ready? Wait, let me fix that. Okay. All right, let's do this. Let's
rock and roll like a domino. You know how we flow. We fall right down and then we get up. Yeah. It's me and Joey. We a real team. We gon' do it.
I lost my breath.
He lost his breath.
Swing it.
Stretch it out.
Hit the ball. Get the ball rolling. Kill him with the shoulder.
To you, bring it back to you.
Okay.
Yeah, I still remember the first time hearing her. DJ rocking the beat, he was blaring that old school hip-hop, I was so unaware of it. I never heard a beat bang more harder before that. I wanted that record, but I couldn't afford that. So Mr. DJ, would you play my beat one more time and hit rewind before I lose my mind? Yeah, bring the beat back like a boomerang, a boomerang, a boomerang.